guys, it's Jaleisha and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, please subscribe, and if you are a frequent flyer, thank you for tuning in and joining me once again. Today's video is going to be on the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is her most recent palette with Morphe. And I've had this palette for the longest time now, like months. I think I got it around the second or third time it launched. So it's been a while. I just haven't had the chance to actually create a look with it. I kind of got it and I put it to the side, like on my to-do list. So we're here now. We're finally going to do a tutorial on it. This is what the packaging looks like. White standard. It's like a white cardboard box. And then on the back it has a picture of Jaclyn and like a quick little passage about, you know, why she needed it or whatever. But yeah, it's just sleek, nice white packaging that I'm going to try not to get dirty. And then you pull out the palette and this is what it looks like. So it mimics the palette's packaging, cardboard, white box. I actually really love the packaging. I know a lot of people complain that it will get dirty, but I like it. It will get dirty, but you know, first glance is like, okay, this is pretty. So it has the Jaclyn Hill palette written over it, and then has Morphe, and then on the back it says Jaclyn and Morphe. I don't know, it's just plain. So when you open it, oh, looks like this. At the top it says, you probably can't see it, but it says this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, XO Jaclyn. It's in like the standard font. I wish it would have like came with her like actual handwriting instead of like, kind of looks a little basic, but it's cute. And then all the colors, as you guys can see, looks very colorful on camera. And I say on camera because to me, honestly, in person it doesn't look as vibrant as it does on camera. Maybe that's just me. I don't remember how much this palette cost, to be honest. It's been a minute, but I did get it off of Morphe's site directly. I'm not sure if it's still available, but I'll link it in the description box if it is. I know they came out with it at Ulta as well. It does come with names, which is different from other Morphe palettes. So the names came on like this little comp card. They updated the palette and came out with a mirror, and then they actually put the names inside of the palette, which I'm like, dang man, I wish I would have got that palette. I wish I would have waited. It's still a nice palette though, but yeah, I'll probably end up like taping this on the back just so I don't have it laying around, you know. So that's pretty much it as far as the palette. I'm going to actually get into a tutorial. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing as far as the look. I'm going to try to make it really simple and quick though, because I do have to be somewhere in like 30 minutes, so I'm going to try to make it quick. Let's just get into the palette, okay? And action. I don't know what look, I'm just a little confused as far as what look I want to do. So I'm gonna try to start with the lid color and then work my way around that. Like this color here is like a rose gold color. I'm kind of thinking like this color right here too. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like with this blue shade and like these colorful shades, none of the crease colors really, I don't know. I'm just thinking like, will it go with it? You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna use this blue shade. So we're just gonna go with it, and if the look turns out bad, it's gonna be okay. Tomorrow's a new day, and yeah, positive thoughts. So per usual, my eyes are already primed. I use my concealer and I set it with my powder. For my transition shade, I'm going to take the shade Creamsicle and Butter, and I'm going to apply that into my crease with a MAC 224 brush. I'm going to mix the two. Right off the bat, there's not really a lot of kickback. I'm going to put that into my transition and crease area. And I'm picking more of Creamsicle up. These two colors, they're not really going to show too much on me. They're just going to be something that peeks through the look, which is pretty much what a transition shade does. It's there, but it's not there. You know what I mean? And I lied. Creamsicle has more kickback. Butter doesn't really have a lot of kickback, but Creamsicle is, she's dusting it up over there. So now I'm going to take the shade Hunt on a MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to put that into my crease as well, a little bit below those first two shades that we used. Ooh, that's pigmented. Didn't expect it to be that pigmented. And I'm just blending in circular motions just to try to blend that color out. I didn't expect it to be as pigmented, so I had a lot on my brush. I love orange shades like this. in my crease. Like, those are my favorite crease shades. So once I blend that out, I'm going to add a little bit more. And what I like to do is stamp my brush with the product. So I'm placing the product and then blending it. I'm loving how this color is blending out too. So I'm not going to go too heavy with that color just yet because I want to add more colors first just to see how things pan out. So now I'm going to take the shade Jax on a Crown C433 Pro Blending Fluff brush. That is so much to say. And I want to put that right, like, directly into my eye socket. So I'm packing this color on the outer corner and slowly blending it into my crease. And I really love using this brush for this specific area, like packing onto my outer corner, because it's so flat and dense, but at the same time you can blend it nicely into your crease. This color is gorgeous. I can't get over how gorgeous this color is. It is really beautiful. I love it. So of course you want to go back into the previous shade. Make sure everything is blended. You don't want to lose your colors. That's why you go back with the other colors. These colors are blending so smooth together, which is really important. So what I want to do is I'm going to take the shade Twerk, which is the blue shimmery shade, and I'm going to use an e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush and pack that on my lid. I'm going to put it on my lid dry first just to see how it performs. There is a little bit of fallout, but not a lot. So I feel like you definitely will need to wet your brush just because I feel like it's not applying as pigmented as I think it could apply. And it's also not really adhering to my eyelid. So before I actually go in to dampen my brush with the color, I'm actually going to deepen the outer corner a bit. So I'm going to take the shades Chip and Soda Pop. I'm actually going to mix the two. I'm going to apply that with an e.l.f. professional eye crease brush to my outer corner. Now I'm going to spray my brush. I'm going to go into Twerk again. Apply that on my lid. That's definitely more vibrant. So now I'm going to go under my eye with Hunt's, which is the orange shade, and then I'm going to go back into Jax. Then on a small definer brush, I'm using an e.l.f. smudge brush, which looks like this. I'm going to take the shade Soda Pop, which is the darker color. So now I'm going to dust off that setting powder. For lashes, I'm going to go in with my fake dramatic lashes, which looks like this. These are my Ardell 120 lashes. Love them. So for mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black mascara. I just started using this and I like it so far. I used to use my MAC Extended Play, but I ran out, so I wanted to try something more affordable, and a lot of people talk about this one as far as bottom lash mascara. The only thing is I don't like when my mascaras are fresh, which may sound a little weird. When they're fresh, they're too wet. So I like them to dry out a little bit. So I'm going to apply this to my bottom lashes, and then what I'm going to do is go over it with the Extended Play Lash because that one's dried out. To finish off the eyes, I'm actually going to apply a nude eyeliner. This one's the Rimmel Scandaleyes. I'm going to apply that to my waterline. Whew. My eyes hate that. They water every time, but it looks so nice. So you guys, I actually did not realize that I didn't press record when I was applying my lipstick. I used three things. I lined my lips with NYX's Brown Liner, and then I went in with Dose of Colors More Creamer Please, which is in collaboration with Desi and Katy, and then I added a little bit of Jeffree Star's Nude Beach right into the center just to lighten it up a bit. So yeah, I had no idea I wasn't recording, but this is like the finished look. It's like a smoky orange burgundy look with a pop of blue. It's very different for me. I've never actually worn like a blue eyeshadow on my lid like this. Overall, the palette, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how the eyeshadow formulas are. I know it's very much talked about, you know, that Morphe changed their formulas for this palette. They need to keep it this way. I honestly don't use too many Morphe palettes. I have two other Morphe palettes, but I rarely use them. But I did notice that this one's much different from the other Morphe palettes that I have used. It definitely blends better, and the pigmentation in these shadows are amazing. However, I feel like the shimmery shades, you probably will have to wet them just by me using that one on my lid. But overall, I really like this palette. Like, I'm surprised I like it. I was a little afraid because of, I feel like the pop of colors don't really have corresponding matte shades. Like, it's very different, but I made it work, and I'm not too, you know, I don't like it. Let me know if you guys want to see more looks with this palette, and if so, what shades in particular you want me to use. So this is pretty much the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you've been enjoying the videos that I've been posting lately. Let me know what other videos you would like to see. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.